looming on the horizon. The city of Cambridge is sparkling and crackling with all that is Christmassy. However, there is much more to be celebrated this year than simply carols and Christianity. December 2011 welcomes wholeheartedly the 20th anniversary of Cambridge-based charity Wintercomfort for the homeless. Here to shed a little more light on the subject is our very own Jade to give us an inside peek of what goes on behind the scenes of this type of organisation and the services they provide, especially at this time of year.
Over the years, Wintercomfort, charity for the homeless, originally a blue bus and known as the Blue Bus, it was parked up in Cambridge town centre, offering soup and blankets and teas and coffees to rough sleepers. The Blue Bus was run by another homeless charity, the Cyrenians. Between 1994 and 1995, the Blue Bus and the services it provided moved premises to Overstream House, Victoria Avenue, and was subsequently taken over by Wintercomfort. Since those early days, Wintercomfort has transformed itself a number of times, going from strength to strength. What started off as a very basic drop-in day centre, offering warmth and shelter through the day, as well as teas and coffees and sandwiches at lunchtime for those who were vulnerable and in the homeless community, Wintercomfort has blossomed into an array of services and opportunities. In an attempt to generate a stronger sense of well-being amongst those who are less fortunate, Wintercomfort also offer a free coop breakfast to those who are rough sleeping, whilst maintaining the original provisions of teas and coffees and midday sandwiches.
Hi Robin, how are you?
Alright, it's cold.
Would you like a sandwich ticket?
Yes please, thank you.
Go and get warm.
Thank you.
Hello Jade. My background was I was always working with people in my working life. That is nursing, social work and mental health housing. So after I retired I was interested in working with a different group, i.e. the homeless.
What changes have you seen over the 6 years?
Fantastic changes. When I first started I was working behind the coffee bar and it was like a complete avalanche when people came in at 10 all wanting coffee and all sort of trying to get round not paying, and there wasn't a huge amount going on in terms of sort of development and learning and stuff, but then under Cathy particularly the place changed radically, and things like the social enterprises, particularly the kitchen and the cooking and the training for catering under Wendy, the cook, and people are learning to actually get qualifications, and there's even now, as you know, a cafe that's open for further training for people, and also another group are making willow coffins, which is amazing, and they're being sold, so that's the sort of thing that's changed.
My first memory would be what was called the bus, but actually it was 2 car park spaces, and Wintercomfort kind of bricked in, and Wintercomfort ran an evening drop-in there, and I remember making endless toasted sandwiches with various combinations of strange ingredients that we had. It was a tiny little place. It was the only place people had to go in the evening to get some hot food, cup of tea, a bit of advice. There was one shower. So I guess that was my first memory, and I was a volunteer there.
I'm Cathy and I've had a long association with Wintercomfort for the homeless. I joined Wintercomfort initially as a volunteer, working as a befriender, supporting people who'd left homelessness behind and were living in flats. And one of the things about that, I suppose, is to say that Wintercomfort's always been quite a quiet charity, but actually it's always been really innovative. I joined Wintercomfort as a volunteer, but my passion really developed, and I wanted to work in the sector. I wanted to be part of changing people's lives, and I joined Wintercomfort as a staff member, delivering a street outreach service. Street outreach is about taking the services Wintercomfort offers onto the streets where people are living, onto their territory, on their terms, on their ground, and it allows you to offer services in a really different way. It allows you to work with people to break down the barriers that are stopping them from changing. Sometimes people think the streets is their only option, and it takes somebody coming out to them to say, hey, there are other things out there. In 2008, I joined Wintercomfort as a director, having spent a brief period of time on the Board of Trustees. It was a really exciting time to be part of the organisation, part of the charity. Our services were recommissioned. The City Council wanted us to start delivering a learning and development service, and Wintercomfort rose to that challenge, and I was really proud to be a part of it. So we transformed the way that we were delivering services. We continued to offer the welfare services to people who are rough sleeping. We now do that in quite a different way, providing a really good hot cooked breakfast to people who are sleeping rough. Showers, laundry, washing facilities, access to treatment and advisors and benefits, all the things that you typically associate with homelessness. I've loved all the ways that I've been involved with Wintercomfort, and I think it's a charity that's worth celebrating. 20 years of hard, successful, caring, compassionate, life-changing work is something to celebrate, and commend it and celebrate it I do. But for me, I look forward to a day when organisations like Wintercomfort are no longer needed. There's a serious face to homelessness. It's a blight on our society. It's a blight for the people who experience it. Homelessness has reduced during the period in which I've been involved with the sector, but I look forward to the day when it no longer exists and the charities that address those needs are no longer needed.
I caught you knocking at my cellar door. I love you, baby, can I have some more? Ooh, the damage done. I hit the city and I lost my band. I watched the needle take another man. Gone, gone, the damage done. I sing the song because I love the man. I know that some of you don't understand. Milk, blood to keep from running out. I've part of